between the recording industry and, well, that and the competition circuit as well, everyone is looking for this type of perfection and mechanical playing that's so perfect, but they forget the essence of performing art and performing music and expressing themselves to people. So many young people are just afraid to be themselves, and that's a big detriment. And it's also a big thing that, as a teacher, I really try to promote and strive to bring out in people, so that they're not afraid of the differences in life and in art. You know, I really make it a point for them. I actually have an exercise with a lot of them where I actually have them go through and figure out what it is that they like about themselves and what they don't like about themselves. Of course, the don't like part is really, really easy. And it's very funny, because then the next question is how would you change any of that? Or what would you change? Even more to the point. And so many of them are so quick to have that answer, but then I quickly point out to them that half of the things that they've talked about are actually things that people like about them, and that are what make them unique and individuals. And I mean, it sounds like common sense, but when you're in this hot seat, so to speak, and under the pressure of playing or being an artist or painter, dancer, whatever it is, if you're afraid of who you are and what's inside of you, then you're not going to be successful. Then you're always going to go for the medium, for, sort of what is the average. And unfortunately, that's where most people end up these days. And that's what I think a really terrific teacher does, is actually that they sort of reach inside the person and pull them out and bring them out. Because if you try to make someone be like you, or you try to make a student or a player play like you, it's just not successful, because then they either imitate, which is exactly that, it's imitation. So you have to be able to draw on what they actually have inside them to make it work. I'd say that in teaching right now, I find that more often than not, when I'm taking students from other teachers, I find that I'm undoing imposed things, that are imposed style or sound that's imposed on the student. And a lot of times what young artists have that's natural is really great. And works very, very well for them already. And that's the thing, is that, it's like a pair of shoes. Like, if I put my shoes on you, they wouldn't fit, and vice versa. And it's the same thing with the sound. It's your voice. It's what you have to deal with. A lot of people try to take the weak points and keep building those up, which is a great idea. You have to do that. But I think a really important aspect also in any endeavor of like music or business or life is to actually make the best of your strong points as well. And a lot of people have that natural ability already to be communicative and sensitive with their performance. A lot of it does have to be fixed up with technique. I mean, there's certainly going to be suggestions along the way, but I think it's much more important to deal with what's actually there.